and welcome to the first book video in I think over a year. I have done an unhaul, and yeah, basically why I haven't done any book videos in a while is because I haven't read much. I was just very busy with a lot of things, and yeah, so now I went over my shelves and decided I have way too many books that I don't really want anymore. And yeah, we're just going through all of them. And yeah, let's start with the first. It's In the Company of Witches by Aurelie Wallace. I bought it because of a booktuber, but I haven't picked it up and don't intend on picking it up anytime soon. So yeah, I also don't even remember what it's about. Yeah, then the next book is Die Apothekerin by Ingrid Noll. I have no idea what this book is about, and I don't plan on reading it anytime soon, so it's going to go. Then next book is Davor und Danach. I only bought this one because of the cover. It's also by Nikki Singer, and yeah, I have no interest in reading it at all. It's YA, and I don't really like YA anymore, which is actually why a lot of these books are getting unhauled. Yeah, next one is Die Verwandlung by Franz Kafka. It's the German book, like edition of Metamorphosis, and yeah, I read it once and I don't think I need to read it again. Yeah, that's why this is going. Then next is Sorcery of Thorns and Mysteries of Thorn Manor by Margaret Rogerson. I really enjoyed the book, and then the novella. I didn't hate it, but I think I could have lived without reading this. But the book itself was really good. I just don't plan on ever reading it again, so I can move these two out of my house. Then the next book is Schattenthron. This is the second edition. It also has like nice sprayed edges. It's yeah, second book in this duology. I read the first book, then I unhauled it, and I thought I actually still had it on my shelf and that I wanted to finish the series, but I don't even remember what it was really about. So yeah, I can move this out of my house too. Don't need to keep a lot of books that I have no interest in ever reading. Then the next is the King of Sin series with King of Wrath, King of Pride, then King of Greed and King of Envy. I did like most of them. I didn't like King of Greed, but they were fine. I just listened to all of them as audiobooks, so I don't really I'm not going to reread them again. And the next books I'll also just read as or listen to as audiobooks. So I'm going to give these to someone that actually wants them. And yeah, then the next is Blackout by Mark Ellsberg. I think I've read this before. I think it's a trilogy, and I think it was good, but I bought this used and I haven't picked it up since, and also I'm not really planning on continuing this series. Then yeah, next one is Die Buchspringer by Mechthild Gläser. I really enjoyed this book. It was really nice and I liked well, the concept of it. So yeah, I actually would recommend it, but I'm not going to read it again as I already know what's going to happen. So yeah, next is The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. I bought it when it was like really popular. I did also enjoy it, but yeah, I'm not reading it again, so I can just get rid of that. Then I have 4 books by Kathi Reichs. I have Durch Mark und Bein, Knochenlese, Totenmontag and Totengeld. You heard these are all English editions, German editions, and I actually want to read all of these books in English, so I can get rid of the German books because I want to read them in English anyway. So I only kept my English Kathi Reichs books. So yeah, that's this part. Then I have here the Stranger Things book, Darkness on the Edge of Town, written by Adam Christopher. And yeah, so I was watching Stranger Things and I was like really interested in more of the characters, but eventually I haven't even finished season 4 yet. I think I have to watch the last episode and I haven't started season 5. So yeah, eventually I might finish watching it, but I don't really want to read this book. Also, this is just about Hopper and I don't care that much. I did decide to keep the other Stranger Things book I have, which is about Eleven's mom. So that's the one I still want to read. And if I don't like it, I'll also get rid of it. Then the next is a trilogy. It's called Death's Detective. Well, the first book it's called the Malicant Mysteries. So I have book 1, 2 and 3. And I bought them used, but they're actually really floppy. But I haven't picked them up, and it's basically like short stories. I don't even know what exactly it's about. So decided to not keep this. Then the next book is How to Date Men When You Hate Men by Blythe Robertson. I think I heard a booktuber talk about this, but I don't know. I haven't had the urge to pick it up since then, and yeah, that's why I am going to get rid of it. I did look at a few pages, but I don't know, it felt kind of weird, like the few headlines I've read. Don't want to read it. Then the next book is Alone with You in the Ether by Olivia Blake. I also don't want to read this anymore. I was really interested in it, mainly because of like the bees on the cover, and I just like the cover. But I'm not sure if before this or before I bought it or after I bought it, I read the Atlas 6, and I didn't like the Atlas 6. Like, I thought it was just very confusing with the perspectives, plus everyone, like, it repeated itself way too often, and I just didn't like that. Then the next book is Clown in a Cornfield by Adam Cesare. Yeah, I bought it probably because someone recommended it in like horror books, or I just looked up horror books and this came up, and I don't want to read it, so that's why I'm getting rid of it. Yeah, the next is again a trilogy. It's the Losing It trilogy by Cora Carmack. It's the books Losing It, Faking It and Finding It. I still am not sure in which order you are supposed to read them. I picked them up at the flea market. I read the first one, but I decided it's just not for me. So yeah, technically I do like reading books like these, but I just haven't picked them up in like 2 years, so they are going away. to a new home. Next book is Science of Magic by Michael Robran. I heard people say that this is really good, and I don't know, it's like also a YA book, and I'm not really interested in these anymore. So yeah, I've had it on my shelf for way too long. So actually on the back it says when the bookshop bought it, and it was in 2022. So I think I bought this about 4 years ago and haven't read it yet, so I probably won't. Then the next is Die Chroniken der Meerjungfrau by Christina Henry. I was talking with someone about Christina Henry because she read a different one of her books, and I do really like this edition, but and how it looks, but I am not going to reread it. And I was like, this person told me that the book she read was more horror inspired, or like it was horror. It was, I think, the Alice in Wonderland book thing. And I thought, well, mermaid and the cover that looked kind of like it could also be scary, which is why I bought it. It was a good book, but not what I expected. And also I always keep my books with the spine outward, so I don't even see the nice cover or the sprayed edges, so it doesn't really matter. Then next book is Das Flüstern der Magie by Laura Kneidl. I have no idea what this book is about. I just bought it at some point in time. Does this also... Oh yeah, it says the bookstore bought it in 2021. So probably also like 4 years ago when I bought it. I have no idea what it's about, but on the back it does say it's probably more YA. I have no idea. Don't plan on reading it. Then I think it's Chris Longknife, Mutineer by Mike Shepard. I picked this up at the flea market and I thought, well, maybe I'm going to read it because it's sci-fi. I haven't read it yet, and I've had it for 2 years. I'm going to throw this out. Then the next book is A Kiss of Ice and Blood by Amy Erin Tyndall. I bought this not used, I bought it at a bookstore, but it was one of the books they were selling for cheaper because they couldn't sell them. And I have to be honest, I only bought it because of the sprayed edges, and I have no desire to read it because it's like, I don't even think it's YA. This is more like for, I think, like 12-year-olds, maybe in that range. I don't plan on reading it, so that's that. Then next book is An Ember in the Ashes and A Torch Against the Night by Sarah Tahir. I listened to the audiobook of An Ember in the Ashes, and if it was fine, but I haven't really felt like I wanted to know more about these characters or what happens next. I picked up A Torch Against the Night at a used bookstore, which is why it looks weird. Actually, it looks like it's falling apart. Never mind. I have decided I don't care much about this series, and I'm going to give this away too. And the stack of books is slowly getting very high. Then I have Reise zum Mittelpunkt der Erde by Jules Verne. I am probably just going to listen to the audiobook for this one. I have listen to the audiobooks of all the Jules Verne books that I have read yet. And actually I think I just prefer these as an audiobook. Then the next is Dracula by Bram Stoker. I actually did kind of like it. I listened to the audiobook too, and I might replace this with the Penguin edition and the English version because I prefer the classic. Actually, I prefer books in the language they were originally written in, but obviously, as I only speak German and English, I can only pick these two. And this book was originally written in English, so I will eventually get an English copy. Then the next is Tripods by John Christopher. This is the 4-book in 1 book thing, and apparently there's a movie for it. I have never heard of it, and I picked this up at the flea market too. I just decided maybe I'm going to try it because it's sci-fi, but I don't care at all about this, so we're just getting rid of it. Then the next 2 books are the Solstasia duology. The first is A Song of Wrath and Ruins, and the next A Psalm of Storms and Silence. I have only read the first one, but I do have the second one as an audiobook on Audible. I already bought it, so I'll just listen to that and not read the book. And yeah, that's what I plan on doing, and that is why I don't need them anymore, but they have really nice spread edges. But I think I can just sell them and be happy with a little bit more money that I can put toward anything else. And yeah, the last book is this one. It was a free book and I just picked it up because it was free. I really should stop doing that and let people that actually want to own this book have it. And yeah, that actually was all of the books. If I haven't miscounted, I think it's 41 books that I'm going to unhaul. I actually already put them up on Vinted yesterday. It took me like 1.5 hours. And yeah, I'm hoping to sell most of these. And well, if it happens, I'll see in, I guess the next few weeks. And I also hope that I'll soon be able to do more videos again on this book channel. I also am doing videos on a different channel where I am basically doing more of a project pen type of thing, but because these two are very different, I've decided to keep them separate. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and we'll see each other hopefully soon. Bye!